It has just rained cats and dogs. Do they say that sometimes
It has rained chapa, chapa, chapa.
Chapa, chapa, chapa. Ladies and gentlemen,
had some
Kings.
showers of rain.
Huh?
Yeah, we have had some showers of rain.
Showers of rain.
Yeah.
How was the rain?
Actually, at least you can appreciate. At least you can see our grass is becoming more greener. And
Everything
also,
is healthy.
Yeah.
Everything is healthy.
Everything is healthy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I brought you just an amazing place known as the garden.
The garden Bondo.
The garden Bondo.
Yeah.
So, what's the meaning of the garden? And why is it called the garden? And what is this place called the garden?
You know, the garden, when you hear the name, the name is just like most of the life are supported by the greens.
Okay.
Now, when you come to the garden, it's full with greenish.
Okay.
And the greens supports life.
Okay.
So when we say it's called the garden, it's full of life.
A garden is a place where, you know, there's nature.
There's nature.
Less buildings and there's nature. Like here we have nature.
I think that's also good.
Varieties of
More
trees.
of nature.
Yeah.
More of nature.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, I go by the name Smuggy the Ribbon, and today I brought you an amazing place called the garden. Why did you people decide that? Now you come interior in the village, far away from the town, bustle and hustles of the streets, deep into rural area like this, and then decide to establish a 2 billion project with the garden.
You see, the garden from even the Bible, the garden was structured in a way it was full with whatever you may want to get from it.
Okay.
You want fruits of different flavor.
Okay.
You get? So that we are bringing that mentality that when you hear from the word the garden, apart from is being located far away from the town, inside there you will get whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, most of people wants to have life outside the town.
Okay.
The town is so congested, you get?
Yes.
And again, they face some challenges with the space. But here is the garden. We have a big compound. Like, we made it this expansive.
Okay.
We have tried to structure it in a way that it accommodates everyone. You want a peaceful place.
Yes.
You want a place where you want to have some, get lively. Okay. Yeah, there's a place for music. So it accommodates everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So for how long has the garden been here?
Actually, functionally,
Yes.
The garden started 2018.
Yes.
And now it's almost roughly 6 years. Down the line. Yeah.
Roughly 6 years.
Yeah, we've been operating for 6 years now.
Okay.
Yes.
So which kind of challenges have you been facing while handling this 2.2 billion project?
I would say the big challenge is to get the same person who thinks as you. I don't know whether you get.
Wait. Amazing. I didn't expect this. You said that.
You know, it's a place where you want to accommodate people. Apart from the clients,
yes,
you have to build even with the staffs.
Okay.
Then you must have that. You are praying that you have that staff who thinks as you, whom you can share the same goal. Actually, you will get whatever you want. So the big challenge is to get someone who thinks as you.
He has just said that for you to have a success in whatever you want to do or whatever you are trying to achieve, you must have someone who is thinking the way you are thinking. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
For how long have you been working at the garden?
Almost 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes we go down, sometimes we go high. And that's how life is.
That's how life is.
Yeah.
We are in the month of Ramadan. It's coming to an end. I wish all my friends, Muslim friends, happy Ramadan as they are winding it up. And there are some people who are Muslims, they don't do alcohol.
We have another garden.
Okay.
For wedding.
For wedding, it's a wedding ground.
Okay.
when there is that wedding is not there, it's a peaceful place.
Okay.
I told you there are people who may want to even operate at work online.
Yes.
They doesn't want to be that noise.
Okay.
So this is a big compound that whoever even want to go to Swali, you guys see,
Yeah.
they have their compound.
Okay.
We also accommodate Wahindi, the Indians.
Okay.
You know, Indians are very sensitive.
Okay.
You cannot just make their food the way you think.
Yes.
You must be in a proper hygiene, and they must be sure of whatever you want to give to them.
Yes.
So we accommodate them.
Okay. Have you ever happened to host Indian families here?
Several times.
Actually, even last month we had a group here around 20.
Okay.
Yeah, so once they come, we just give them a space. So mostly when they come, they cook for themselves.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
We give them a ground.
Okay, to my family and friends, good family far away from here, watching us maybe from far part of the world, to the Indian and the Muslim families, you know, we are interior part of Kenya. The garden is assuring you that when you happen to visit the garden, inclusively, they'll accommodate you as per your request. What was your experience?
I would say the Indians' food is not that too much. They eat specific food.
Okay.
And we also maintain to accommodate them by providing the varieties that they like.
Okay. There are some people who maybe would like to host event like, let me say, family event, all kids events. Such kind of people, how do you handle them?
Actually, maybe let's say like maybe we have to host a kids festival.
Yes.
Actually, we used to plan, and the things that mostly the child might want. So like maybe we plan for snacks, and maybe the foods that we are making also we used to do like to favor the child. You know, when the family comes, there's also some offers and gifts. Maybe find someone also to entertain the kids. We have the music for the kids, maybe the day during the day, so the kids enjoy. Maybe in the evening also we can also want to entertain the families, maybe for 1 hour. We used to do that also.
Okay.
Yes.
Someone is in Nairobi and he don't want to stay within Nairobi, but he want to reach the garden, but he doesn't have any direction. No location pinned sent to him via email or WhatsApp. And the person want to reach the garden. How will the person get the garden where it is?
I would say we have our web page.
Okay.
It's called the Garden Bondo.
Okay.
And we also have the hotel contact.
Okay.
Yeah, there are 2 contacts there.
Yes.
You call any.
Okay.
Your request will be received.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
just that way.
A guest has come from maybe United States, or maybe there is a person who was maybe chilling in his country from Pakistan, and he has decided that now that after Ramadan, he want to go for a vacation in Kenya. He has arrived in Kenya. He has just arrived at JKA, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, and he want to ensure that he reach the garden. How will you organize transport for this person?
I will say provided you have reached this contact and you made a call as per your request. And on the basis of how we have agreed.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you find it, as those people who have been working at the garden, the challenge of who you are personally, your good name?
Alan Otieno, I'm called Alan Otieno.
Alan Otieno. And you?
I'm called Solomon Odera.
Solomon Odera.
Yes.
So there is this Solomon Odera at the back of your identification card, national ID, and there is Alan Otieno at the back of your identification. Solomon.
Yes.
You are Solomon at the back of your ID, yes. And then now you are a different person when you are within these premises.
Yes.
How do you handle this kind of 2 people?
As I find this opportunity here to work here,
yes,
and also at back home also have to be somebody different also. You know, when you are with families, you cannot be the way you are at job or at work.
Okay.
Yes, so for me here, and the most important things in an hotel here,
yes,
you be proactive.
Proactive.
You must be proactive.
Yes.
And second thing that is most importantly, is a client relation.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to have that etiquette of
Okay.
client relation.
Okay.
Yes, how you handle your clients.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, bro.
I will say one thing.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is a workplace,
Yes.
and they're back home
Yes.
is a life at home.
Yes.
As a real person, you need to differ the two.
Okay.
You need to know that now I'm stepping at the gate
Okay.
at my workplace.
Yes.
You should be in the mood of work.
Okay.
Suppose you had some difference back,
Yes.
it should not be reflected in your face
Yes.
when you are meeting a client.
Okay.
So the moment I step in the gate,
Yes.
you leave the home mind. Again, the work has its own challenge.
Oh.
Clients are different.
Yes.
We don't say talk of a bad person, but we say they are different.
Yes.
We will have different experience from them. But again, should it happen that it has tormented your mood, remember it is just that table. It should not reflect to another client in another table.
Yes.
So you must gauge the two. The pace of the table should not reflect the mood you are attending to another client. That's the experience.
Okay.
You may start in well with the client, another client comes to join, but starts the way you engage, it's rough.
Okay.
But remember, you have not finished with the first table, whom you are doing with very well.
Yes.
Everything was flowing.
Okay.
So you need to know that when I come to this table, it is rough.
Okay.
At the same time, I might be called again to the first table, it is smooth.
Okay.
But remember, maybe this rough table is giving you more than even what you have done since morning.
Okay.
So you have also to accommodate the person.
Okay.
You should not show him that you are tired of them.
How do you handle those people whom sometimes they have got their own kind of mood developments?
That is the restaurant.
You just be polite.
Okay.
Yeah, and honest in everything that you are doing.
Okay.
Yes.
You've got experience working here at the garden,
Yes.
and you've said that you are the longest in serving. What has really helped you to be here for that longest period?
I think it's the passion.
Passion.
When you love whatever you're doing
Okay.
and you've built the passion in it,
Okay.
despite of the challenges and the focus,
Okay.
what do you really want in life?
Okay.
Have you seen the future within what you are doing?
Once you've built your ambition
Okay.
in everything that you do, at the end of it, you just succeed.
I know you might be asking, why am I laughing? You know, these two amazing gentlemen who have been just managing a 2.2 billion project, privately owned restaurant. I lack words to describe the kind of experience I'm having with them here. But I know how you two, you are understanding. There's some situation whereby clients have misplaced their products when they are within these premises. A client has just misplaced phone, and or maybe a child just couldn't trace the parents, or someone has just lost a car key or any other gadget. This kind of situation in some places, it has made some restaurants and hotels to close down.
Sure.
Yeah. So, as per your experience in this field, how have you been handling these kind of situations?
For me, what I can say,
Yes.
the key thing there is being responsible.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you are responsible, like here, all staff that are here, they are all responsible.
Okay.
That's why even you can see this grass is so green like this, the trees have grown and everything is in its place. Yeah, being responsible. So like maybe if you find maybe a charger for a client on the table, maybe a shoe for the kid. Just pick it and just keep it. Maybe one day a client might come back, or he or she might call, because we cannot maybe have all the contacts of the clients. And also to add on it, you also have the CCTVs on the ground.
Okay.
So maybe if a client calls, maybe there is no one who sees maybe the item, we can go back to the CCTV and maybe check around.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I add on it?
Yes.
I will say, I told you this is a restaurant.
Yes.
These are things different with a club.
Okay.
The knowledge you should have to work in a restaurant is quite different with that one of the club. I told you, we accommodate everybody.
Yes.
And this issue of security of your product,
Okay.
whether misplaced or I don't know how to put it. Let me tell you, when the clients comes in, I told you, as the workers, you should be in there. You should be thinking the same.
Yes.
As the boss.
Yes.
Because the boss will not want to steal a client's phone.
Yes.
You as the worker, you should not also be doing that.
Yes.
And let me tell you, just like it's the garden, the way you see these flowers are so good. Whoever attends to client should be in the image of the food the clients feel to taste. You get?
Yeah, yeah.
So when you are preparing to welcome that client, you people are going to build a bond of family. For the minutes or the hour period, you is going to be in that restaurant.
Yeah.
You are going to live as a family. That should there be a misplaced property. You don't just do it because it's a rule of keeping it.
Okay.
But the manner which you people engage, you feel it so lovely to put it. And we even make an effort to go even to those who have paid through M-Pesa. You find their contact there. Oh, sir, we got your phone. You left your charger. You forgot this. Yes, keep it for me.
Yes.
It's just responsible. Some clients, we have made them that they doesn't come because of the hotel.
Okay.
Amongst the things that are beautiful, the swimming pool, they also see Solomon in the garden.
Actually, to cut you short, the reason why you say that some hotels or maybe the restaurants have closed is because like insecurity. A client says, I left my charger on that day at the garden Bondo, but when I called, nobody says that maybe picked it or maybe you understand. Yeah. So he says, next time I will not go to that place. So being responsible has made us maybe to build that relationship with clients and also to make them come. You know, when a client come and says, last time I left my phone there and I found it, they kept it. You know, he will also refer a client, those people are good, they are good, they are responsible. So, you know, that relationship. That's why I told you that in an hotel you be proactive and also you build that relationship with the client.
Okay.
Yes.
To the person who will be watching this video, and they haven't been to the garden, as we are winding up, what will you tell them?
Me, I will say the garden is the place to be.
Actually, for me, I was forgetting one thing, that for those who are outside there and also around Bondo, I want to remind you that we also do pizzas and you do deliveries within Bondo. And I'm happy that we have engaged into some parts of maybe past Bondo, but we built a good trust with the client. And what I can say here, that in everything that you do, you put passion on it, you put pressure. Yes, and the most important thing that I repeat is client relation and proactiveness.
Okay.
That will build a trust with the clients and also your staff members.
Okay.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, I go by the name Smuggy the Ribbon, and this amazing gentleman, I've just have an amazing session with them, you know. Just imagine managing a 2.2 billion property or project, hotel and restaurant for more than 4 years. something that I don't think it has ever happened to so many. At this younger age, they are managing a 2.2 billion project. What will you tell the owner of the garden if he will be watching or she will be watching this video?
I will say that we are so thankful. Me personally, I'm so thankful because we have passed through tide corners, but all the achievements, we have all made it together.
Okay.
I would say, is that person everyone would love to be with. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I can say my boss is a kind person, and also what he urges me every day is to be proactive in everything that you do, be it at home or maybe work, and that was made me to be here today and also to serve long like this.
A question that I would just like you to answer me in a yes or no. Do you think the owner of the garden made a mistake, or did he made a mistake of submitting you to a 2.2 billion property project, hotel and restaurant when it started, and you stayed here for more than 4 years? Did he made a mistake? Yes or no?
I say no.
No.
Yeah, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, it's a no to them. They've said that the person did not made a very big mistake. So kindly please, if you find this video amazing, hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to visit the garden bundle for amazing services.
Yes.
Tunasema karibu the garden.
Karibu the garden. Karibu the
Warwaki
garden.
the garden.
Warwati
Karibu
dala.
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 Warwati dala.